Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and depending from where you're watching us from. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are live and we are direct. We are here to bring you the gospel of redemption, and we are here to speak the bitter truth and to set the record straight. All right, quick one, no delay. You know this formidable guy called George Oha. The guy is very formidable. His update is top notch, no mistake, accurate to bar none. You know, he has been revealing a lot of things about Ngozi. You know, there was a post he made. Ngozi was ranting that people whom they told to I don't to fall back, going extra mile to make sure that she was arrested in US talking jargons. Her conscience go pursue you till you enter 6 feet below. That one is entirely up to you. Now you know what you do where they pursue you. Now you know what you do. Why did they find you? Moreover, I strongly believe it's not for Biafra because you are not fighting for Biafra. And the sure me die that Nigeria government is not even looking for you. Sure me die Ngozi. Nigeria government is not looking for you. You are even working for them. That one is certain. So now you know what you do. Now you know the law you violated. People whom you violated the law are coming after you, not even after Biafra, because as for Biafra, you are not fighting for Biafra. You know, her almajiri followers, they are ranting, saying all manner of things against the person of George Oha. They thought the guy is one kind tattered guy or one kind hungry guy until he surfaced yesterday. He made a short video. If you go to work, if you don't work that 1-to-1, if you don't work, we go do work chikolo ọnụ. When you see him, you know that the guy is good to go. Very vibrant, articulate, and young guy, full of energy. I love it when I see a vibrant guys who are on the path of truth. I love it when I see vibrant guys who have positive energy. I love it so much. Not all these Keledna and them young guy who's supposed to be vibrating on positive energy. They are messing themselves up. But if you see that George Oha, you know, okay, chikolo the bubble tight, the bubble day together. This reminds me, you know, when I've not come on media, I used to talk on WhatsApp group, you know, I used to contribute, you know, on WhatsApp group, talk on WhatsApp group. There's nothing people didn't say about me. Say this one that is hungry, this one that is this one that is talking all manner of things. But when I showed myself on media, topic change. That is why most of you castigating people because they've not shown themselves their faces on social media. The matter konya asiwe the matter that person siwe no. But you can just, you know, pick up your smartphone and be ranting, saying all manner of things about the person whom you don't know. You've not even done any business with the person. You don't even know the person. That one aside, let me not digress. You know, there's something he posted in his verified X handle, you know, about this Sharia bank account Ngozi gave to Biafrans to go and pay money into. When I read in detail about that bank and the purpose in which Ngozi gave the account to Biafrans, then I know that it was not a by mistake or by chance. It was a calculated plan by Ngozi and her handlers. They know the reason why she gave that account to Biafrans. And to you, Mug, that she gave the account to go and pay money into. You never ask yourself question, and you don't even, on your own, ask yourself, why did Ngozi give me such account to go and pay money into? Or could we better ego? Because she believes that whatever she tells you idiots, you will do it. You almajiris, whatever she opens her mouth to tell you almajiris, you guys will do it. You can't even question or query him or ask him why. No, this is the level you guys have reduced yourself. Now, Biafrans, let me read because this is AI research. It's AI research. You know, we are in AI generation. There's no information you want to get or you want to know that AI, that you cannot get it via AI. You know, let me read. George Oha verify X handle. I asked Greek to detail a plethora of reasons why it's counter counterintuitive, counterintuitive, and counterproductive to use Taj Bank for Biafra liberation. I come again. I ask Greek to detail a plethora of reasons why it's counterintuitive and counterproductive to use Tajid Bank for Biafra liberation. The response is interesting to say the least. Reads below. I read. Now hear the response of that touched bank account Ngozi gave your people to pay money into. Look at what AI said about that bank account and the purpose in which Ngozi gave you guys that account to pay money into. I read. This approach raises significant issues strategically. Using a Nigerian bank, Islamic or not, places funds within the jurisdiction of the very state the movement opposes. I read again. This approach raises significant issues. Strategically, using a Nigerian bank, Islamic or not, the main word they are using Nigerian bank, whether Islamic or not Islamic bank, places fund within the jurisdiction of very states the movement opposes. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, oversees all financial institutions, including Taj Bank, and could freeze account or trace transaction if linked to a proscribed group. If linked to a proscribed group, this woman know vividly that Nigeria Abuja regime proscribed IPOB. Nigeria security apparatus has a history of cracking down on Biafra financing. Nigeria security apparatus has this history of cracking down on Biafra financing. Nnamdi Kanu arrest in 2021 partly stemmed from alleged funding network. Partly streamed from alleged funding network. You know, they said people are funding MNK. Some said it's Nigerian politician. The same thing they said about Simon. Depositing, coming, depositing liberation tax into Taj Bank risk exposure, interception, or misappropriation, undermining bank, undermining the movement's goal. I come again because I like to read it in a way that you understand what I'm reading very, very well. Depositing liberation tax. In other words, this money we are paying, this fundraising, is liberation tax into Tajid Bank risk exposure, interception, or misappropriation, undermining the movement's goal. Ideologically, it ideologically, its optics are problematic. Biafran grievances often frame Nigerian northern Muslim elites historically tied to the Hausa Fulani as oppressor. You know, we always, say that this Fulani, they are our oppressor. A narrative rooted in 1966 pogrom and the Civil War ethnic fault line. Islamic banking, while inherently tied to northern dominance, carries symbolic weight. Listen again, I come again. Islamic banking, while not inherently tied to the northern dominance, carries symbolic weight in Nigeria's polarized religion landscape. Post on X from late 2024 and early 2025 highlights skepticism among some Biafrans. You know, this account she posted, listen to what AI said about it. Post on X from late 2024 and early 2025 highlights skepticism among some Biafran questioning why Liberation Fund will go to an Islamic bank, Islamic Sharia law bank like Taj, accusing the leader of betrayal of fraud. This suggests a trust deficit while aligned with an institution perceived as part of the Nigerian system, especially one tied to faith. Many Biafrans, predominantly Christian, views with suspicion. Get a point. You can go to George Oha X handle and read it for yourself. Even AI explained all the things. Our concern, AI explained it. Artificial intelligence explained it. See, Ngozi, your mission, you no go succeed, though. You no go succeed for your mission. Look at the question and answer. You are fooling yourselves. People who are guiding you, they told you not every question you will answer. Imagine. So not every question you will answer. You have to select the kind of question you will answer. Even when the question they were asking you are very valid question that you need to clear air and set the record straight. But the mugus handling you, they told you not every questions you will answer. Not every questions you will answer. Ngozi Orandeze. Look at rubbish you are talking. But Ngozi, I'm asking you, why are you hell-bent in collecting Biafran's data? Right there, you were talking about ID card again. You were talking about banking. Why are you fooling yourself? Are you a nation? Why are you deceiving people? You talked about bank. You talked about a Gemma. Which country will you purchase any goods or services with Biafra currency? Not a Gemma we currently now, every currency, every legal tender of different countries of the world will refer it as a Gemma is well understood. But telling Biafrans that they will start, making use of Biafra currency, both in buying goods and services, is nothing but a deceit and lies. Because why are you hell-bent in collecting Biafran's data? The end the Biafrans again, but I pity the Mugus who are giving you their data. Up till now, you don't know that Ngozi Bergobubu Egbogi is entirely up to you. Look at how you are messing yourself up in the question and answer. Repeating one thing over and over. Buying time so that Saturday will approach. You collect another money. You will cash out again. Look at the people you called. You say, well, the men. We heard is Butuzo, you've heard it, that Ngozi is even planning for your downfall. Ngozi na plan like apia Igwe self. Because in his voice, in her voice rather, also if you move from Osu to Igodo, Naga, Wagi. Now, Biafrans, let me ask you. She always called Christopher Musa. She always called Christopher Musa, which is the Army Chief of Staff of Nigeria. Other commandants in different barracks and other general, are they not under that Christopher Musa? Tell me any country in the world that decentralized their military. You want to tell me that Christopher Musa and the other generals in different barracks, they are equal? Is this what this woman is trying to let you, almajiri, following her to know? That let's use Nigeria as a case study. So other generals and other commandants heading different barracks, cantonments. So they have equal right with Christopher Musa, who is the General Chief of Army Staff. When you go on this thing, they believe, keep believing her. But I never see something. When I listen to what George has said, I go, okay. If I'm okay, that's that. But no one Fugoniana. Then I born people who are ranting. You guys went and brought out one picture whom we don't even know. He said it's or her. It's George or her. They're using it to talk rubbish. He has made a video to show himself. And if you see the guy, you will know that the guy is even well read. When you hear somebody, if you hear him speaks, you will hear that American accent. Pure American accent, not rubbish. This woman is for me. Ngozi Orandeze is for me. If you hear him speak, George Oha speaks, you know that this guy, man, this one are pure Americana. On one side and now form on English. One Mugu called, said the reason why he is following her is the way she speaks English. As if English is justifying someone to be intelligent. Or on Afro and this woman daft. Common sense and wisdom. When I listen to what George has said and listen to what other Biafrans, other comrades said about Ngozi Orandeze, you don't fail and you will continue to be a failure. I greet you all, genuine Biafrans. George Oha, keep the fire burning. I like your vibration. I like your energy. You speak Americana still flows well in your local dialect, in your Igbo dialect. In that Owerri dialect, and I say Somaya man, I say off ma. They flow when Americana, they flow well. You know, when all those exposed by auto, Mazan can say, by auto, why any auto, boot his Suzanne. Bupute will need it to expose her. We must make sure we chase this woman out of social media. I got one auto now, I got my auto. We go expose her without mercy. I greet you all, genuine Biafrans, peace and love. Wanna listen.
Ihe ọnụ na-aba na-agbọ ka nwa nkịta. Ndị mmadụ ndị ipi ha ma mmadụ mba ahụ ha si ha. Ndị sị ha ga-akụgbu m, ha ga-etigbu m, ha ga-atagbu m, ha ga-apịgbu m. Ngwa n'osu birile. Ihe onye ọbụla detere online. Akwa online na-etige mmadụ na nsogbu. A lot of people think they can get away with ihe posting online. But online, I just tige username gị, I track ya, send there on the X, Twitter. You know. Legal notice. Hey, send there. I drop your location. I get back on Krugi. A tig na next flight again. When I buy who agent who name I know online and I back on one kita. Monday Bogamono. Well, I forgive you guys. Now I'm on 1 weekend. And one game, boom. I'll live and see my old age. One power pass power. And where I can. Can a Nigerian politician give you Biafra? How can a Nigerian politician give you Biafra? Only nwere connection in a nwere connection na ala Hausa. There were a lot of things now put a bill. A lot of revelations are still yet to come out. A lot of you, I will not say what I know, what I have dug up. I want Biafra genuinely, and the genuine Biafrans that have common sense know the truth. Onye si unu kwụba ga ego na Taj Bank, ndị hụrụ na-akwụba na-aba na-agbọ ka nkịta. Hey, this Biafra self, ndị olukwu juru. Hapụgodi ndị sabo, ndị na-amaghị ihe juru. Chineke nnọọ jọsọ lee ala dị mma. Lekwe ndị hụrụ hapụ ha nọ n'ala Biafra. It's very sad and unfortunate, man. Biafra is a good cause. Unu emezi ya adịasị for Biafra ihe ọjọọ. Unu eme ụmụ nwa na-elu unu ka ndị iberibe. You guys don't think and reason. Mmadụ na-eso unu kwụba ego na Taj Bank unu na-aba na-eti mkpu. Madam DP, Madam Bao. Well, I won't talk much. I know that Biafra will come. By fire or by force. You know? And Ogenkere is doing the right thing. There are other things in place. You know. Chineke mebre mbata obodo a mgbe m dị young. Adị m ka onye amụrụ n'obodo a. A na-asụkwa pere. Hapụ ihe anyị na-ese. These individuals a na-asụkwa ka ndị ọcha. Ọkwa ka anyị dịkwa coordinated. Wọtago. Anwụ afọ Igbo. Ebe ọla m nọ n'ụwa anwụ afọ Igbo. Mgbe onye Nigeria nwụ. Ma ndị si ha ga-adịpọtụ m. Amụrụ m ebe ahụ. Ọkwa marịkwala ebe ahụ. Ọwụ ha na-ekwu na ịntanet. But ya dịba. Ma ndị kpọrọ onwe ha sabotage hunters, ma ndị mouthpiece, ma ndị pogamon kpọgami iyi. Marakwa na unu niile ihe unu mege federal committing a federal crime and enemies, because oftentimes they fight those who are fighting for them. You know, Biafrans are fond of doing that. It's in our history. You know, but despite all these things, I know that many of you know the truth. Even those that are supporting her, you guys know the truth. You know, don't say you don't know. It's common sense. You can look at the facts, look at all the red flags. The red flag is only coming from one side of the movement. It's not coming from both sides. It's coming from your group. With everything you guys have been doing, the impersonation, even the paperwork you've been filing, the government sees all these things. We see transactions. We see what's going on. It's the fact. And the truth to gapata. Ejoku gapata. Ejoku one day. Ejoku gapata very, very soon. But I've passed my message enough. Those who are wise will discern. Those who are foolish will still abuse and do the things that I said not to do in this video. But actions speak louder than words. Every day. People that know me as a very, very quiet guy. I'm a very quiet guy. You wouldn't know what I'm capable of. You really wouldn't know the connections I have, what I could do. I'm very quiet and deadly. But with the space that we have on X, you know, is a communication-based space. You have to speak, you have to talk, you have to let people know, you have to warn people. So that's why I had this as if I'm expressing myself, expressing my thoughts, expressing the truth, exposing the truth most especially, you know. But so bad there. And then I threaten sabotage hunters. I keep calling his name because that guy is so obsessed with me, man. If you go on his page, it's just tags and every post, everything. Nogun State. Indi Shibuara. These people are very weird, man. They're demonic and weird and they're just not right mentally. Something is very, very wrong with them. If you look at all their pages, even Mouthpiece, all of them. I got the one in 60 years, name called Mark. I don't know Mark and online. They're just very, very weird and strange. I wouldn't want to authorities, but these things have escalated beyond my control. There's high authorities involved. There's people in power places, people that I mean a lot to. Gotta take you up, You guys don't know what you're doing, man. I wish you did. I really wish you did. Because it's gotten bad. It's about to get bad and ugly out.
Ekenekwa m unu. Ọka unu fụ that na ihe Ngozi Orabaeze na-ekwu wụ indirect ka o ji agwa Nigerian gọọmenti okwu ndị dinyere ya ọrụ. Ọkwa Ngozi Orabaeze say that na n'oke na the whole soldiers niile na 40 state of Biafra not to 200. Ijizie 225 a this boy kwuru na vida. Ijirizie iwere ile ogo eze ọnụ na soldiers na work with Ngozi Orabaeze o Nigerian soldiers ka o kesịrị na the whole 40 state of Biafra ndị ya masaka Biafrans n'oge na-adịghị anya. That symbol nọ nso nkwa mere program ya esegasị n'ahụ aja. All those people, those guys na ifuru Ngozi Orabaeze si n'okesasigo the whole 40 state of Biafra. All symbol ha ga-eji remark ha ga-eji wee take action na Biafra land na ife afọ ifuru esegasịrị ya n'ahụ aja. And again, ana m eme all the Biafrans advice. Ịmalụ you have Biafrans at heart and you are a real Biafran. Those channel Asino Care Report TV efolozine ọ bụrụ na eforo go and unfollow yourself there. Resist yourself from following that channel. Is an agent of Ngozi Orabaeze a na-akwụ ya ụgwọ. Ọ bụrụ na na-eso Ugo 247 is an agent of Nigerian government. Ngozi Orabaeze na-akwụ ya ụgwọ. Ọ bụrụ na na-eso Humble Lion TV nke kpọrọ onwe ya prophet amụma ụgha, unfollow ya, esozina ya. Ndị a bụ ndị Nigerian agent Ngozi Orabaeze na-akwụ ụgwọ. Ọ bụrụ na na-eso there is another one, had about 4 or 5 of them, and Kenenna TV also. Ọ bụrụ na na-eso Kenenna TV esozina ya, ga unfollow you immediately ka ha mara that na masses na-ekwu ihe na-emen na ọ bụrụ ha nwa na-ekwu ihe na-emen. Mgbe fafụrụ na the people na-efuru ha nụ ereduzugo ọha mmadụ ya sị ha ma gịnị ha na-akpọ ka DOS si wee na-akpụ. Biafrans, open your eyes. I don't know why ihe agba n'aka ejighị enyo ele ya ka unu ga-esi nọrọ activity Ngozi Orabaeze niile unu ụfọdụ asị na fa emebụghị understand, ụfọdụ aka na support ya. Gbagodu n'ụmụ gaa na Twitter Ngozi Orabaeze, you have never tweet anything downthing. Kiri niile a na-eme na Anambra steeti soro udo kpọpụtara ndị udo gashi asarị Lokobo boys. Ngozi Orabaeze have never tweeted. Ngozi Orabaeze have never make any speech on it. Ngozi Orabaeze have never eyamufu kiri niile na hapụrụ na eyamufu. He have never tweeted before. He have never said about it before. Ihe ọ na-ekwudebe ihe na-eme na North. Ihe na-eme na North ka ọ na-ekwudebe. Na numbers our men's publishiri ndị ochie njiri local number. All those things, these 3 kills mentioned now, these 3 things mentioned now is Guru onye ma ihe emana. This woman is not for Biafra. Una atụziri n'ego. What we need now to fund our men to do what? To chase all the boat operation Udogashi, boat Fulanis nọ n'ime ọhịa ma ndị nọ outside. Our men need equipment na need imegonu ịda na-atụrụ ha ego fundraising si atụziri na Ngozi Orabaeze si gatụwe na side oge nkere ebe ego si erute our men aka. Let us take our land back. Let us take our glory back. Anyị chọrọ ka anyị Igbo dokwa otu ọ dị mgbe our PM nọ outside. Biko ndewokwanụ.
Mr. Idon, I don't know if you are from Calabar, and I can see you based in Nigeria. it is quite unfortunate for somebody like you to open your mouth to say you don't side for that woman, but we should leave that woman all alone. Mr. Edong Ebong, yeah, that is your name, Mr. Edong. If that woman is doing the right thing, why must people talk about her or talk down or talk bad about her if she's doing the right thing? Mr. Edong, I don't know if you are married, but if you are married and you are siding a destructive woman that have destroyed completely what was left of her to, to proceed or to give guidelines to the body of the government, and she practically disband them and also launch her own group and start blaspheming and start destroying and start castigating and start killing people. Mr. Edong, how will you feel? Mr. Edong, I can see that your mom that gave birth to you, your father was not the right man that pregnanted your mother. Because if it is your father, Mr. Ebong, as you are in Nigeria, you have lived up to 40 to 50 years. The country Nigeria have never one day credit money into your account or give you social welfare or give your children school fees, free education, free food, free hospital care. I think you have not experienced that. Or are you part of the amnesty of Niger Delta that are receiving token or that have been trained outside Nigeria with the resources of we, the people? Mr. Edong, sometimes when a foolish man speaks, you will hear the intent of his foolishness and conclude that this person is outrightly a dead human being, but walking corpse. Mr. Edong, I can imagine that in your whole life you have not seen good things in life. That is why when a woman commits evil, all you do is to side for that woman because in your eyes you have not seen anything good in life. Not that you have experienced any better or profitable thing that life can give to humanity. But since your lifetime, you have been in darkness, no light. Nothing changes in the environment that you find yourself. That is why you can stand and say, we should not trouble that woman. We should allow that woman to do what she is doing. Mr. Edong, it is so sad that I bring down my voice to talk to you. I would have added more fire into what I'm saying. But I have come to realize that your inability to detect what is good and bad is the weak point you have. Mr. Edong, you are not hot nor cold. You are common lukewarm. You're neither cold nor hot. And the reason is because where you are operating from, you have been captured mentally, you have been captured spiritually, you have been captured physically. You can't act like a man, rather, you can act like a woman because the environment you find yourself has been womanized. That is why you can stand where you are, put up your voice note, and start making a voice note telling us, the men on fire, that we should, take it back and stop attacking the woman. Mr. Edon, all what has been happening in social media, it's like you're not on social media. It's like you're not seeing what that your woman that your mommy, that your madam has done. It's like you're not on social media. Mr. Edong, whoever that had you in this platform did well to you, because here you will get sense by fire, by force. Because people like you are a wasted sperm. But we will not allow you to be wasted. We will not allow you to become a nincompoop. We will not allow you to become this nuisance you are. Because when an idiot speak, you will rightly know that this is an idiot. Therefore, in conclusion, Mr. Edong, this is a warning to you. Desist from evil, that you may regain your life, because you are a walking corpse. I thank you. If you have the ear to listen, listen. If you do not have the ear to hear, continue. You will meet the people of your type sooner than later. Thank you.
Biafrans, mmụọ Ngozi Olabaeze na-apụta na soshal midia na-ekwu okwu, mmụọ ọ na-emekwa onwe ya expose. Unu gee this thing na mbikwasara aka were ekwu okwu a na the vision of our men we ihe ọ na-create now, the vision of our men. Mana jukwu ndị na-eso Ngozi Olabaeze n'idiri eju enu ngwa all the commanders, all the general anọkwa nọ na their own state. Mana Musa, Nigerian Distinct Chief of Staff, ọnọkwa na only lieutenant ka ọnya na control the whole army general, the whole army niile nọ na Nigeria. Ka unu na-emekwa understand how this woman si bring the vision in our men. Now, unu na-anụgo from our Maazị Nnamdi Kanu or our PM any day, anytime, or bell on air, or see that na oboro na onwe any of our men that he don't care. But she always using that word of he don't care. Ọ bụgo na ha enwetala ndị ọbụla na agụ na agụgonu ha nke na onye ahụ abịa kpọrọ isi ala na ọ na ha abịaghọ na ọ chọrọ ịma that she don't care. Onwego anytime our PM or our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu this kind of statement to our men on ground, or even into this struggle, which is never happened. But with some certain things, I don't know why so many of we Biafrans cannot doubt that this woman is still working for Biafrans or is he working for Nigerians. Ngozi Olabaeze is working for Nigerians. And I beg every Biafrans to do what? To be very, very careful, especially people in Nigeria, especially people, our men on ground. Ndị ọbụla na-eme associate with Ngozi Olabaeze, mara na your life is risk. Number ọbụla Ngozi Olabaeze, Nigerian number ọbụla ị na-use. And mind you that now our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, and our PM, Maazị Simon Ekpa, have never announced anybody non-Nigeria now fight this struggle to use local line, to use Nigerian line. He have never advised that. Lada or say get a friend abroad, go register a line. Mana na Ngozi Olabaeze. Now your men on ground, many of them na nyegasi ha na local line, Nigerian line kafane use. Ka your details and NIN wo banyenia. Ke wori wo meganu wo hold ogi hostage wo boy. Beacon. Any life of Biafra is very important. Any life of our men is very important. We should wake up on this bullshit this woman na-eme, because ndona reason shadow says anama say okwuti ha na aghọta ka ọ dasị na aghọta. And today is not the first time. We have been crying this thing for a very long time when our PM is out, which is many of us who just say our PM go spiritual. Know this woman, look into this woman. This woman is not genuine. But I don't know the kind of ogwo ejere India wateria ojuomegono couple our PM machine ko happen na no anybody on na-ekwu against nyanwa. So only people na-ekwu good about this woman ka our PM na-ege ntị that time. And ihe ndị a niile bụ ogwo because our PM is not like that. Now what is happening? I wish that that time a na-ama ọkwa mmiri a mgbe ahụ anyị na-eti mkpu ka ewolu mgbe shidu chọba ewu ojii. Ọ bụrụ na mgbe afọ na-ekikiri this woman out, those things can never be happen. Na Madam Azuka kpọbatara ya o bugodo n'ụzọ megonu kikie out. Woruzie a na-sponsor na Nigerian government na-sponsor with ego, o jirizie ego a megini wee na-ekpudebe our PM nso. Now see what is happening. Now cause havoc everywhere, killing everywhere. Onweghị ebe dị safe na Biafra land. Iwash statement ya niile onweghị and nkecha nke ụlọ ọ na-ekwu ọ na-atamu anya na-ajụ anya ka onye nwebe psycho hospital, onye nwere mental problem before. Onye ga-azụtala anyị Biafra ọ bụ. Biko na ụmụnne m, let us open our eyes. What we need is Biafra. We don't need one Nigeria. Biko onye ọbụla mepee anya ndewokwanụ.
Anyị watched ebe women, girls are given assignment of fixing and losing AK-47 as assignment from their schools. Under few seconds, is done as example for northerns, the Fulani. Now, for this is one of them. As a guy, has she got a uniform? So anybody who can lose and they fix AK-47 and do soldier, who knows everything about it, they don't need any other training about it. All they need is just know how to shoot. So if we are not serious, under a day, our whole land will be run down and we will be no more in existence. I am telling you, just calculate all the students in the northern part of the world, and when 200 can be sent to a local government or a community, what is going to happen if anybody will still exist in that area? So we must know that we are in a complete mess if we don't wake up. We willingly give our life. We willingly choose to die if we don't act now.
Ọ bụrụ na ị na-ege vidiyo a, ife ebe Ngozi Orabueze sị gị na ya na-eme meeting with men on the ground, 30, 40 of them. Ha na-akpọ ya mommy. Na lie, asị ọcha, asị Ngozi Orabueze don't know any men on the ground. Ma afọzie ebute ụzọ, ama onye ebute ụzọ, ama onye gentle, nwa onye ọma. Ndara. Ọmụ ka ha na-ayọ ka nye anyị nọmba gentle, nọmba bute ụzọ. Mad people. Hụrụ ihe ọma, nothing.
See, mommy, thank you that now. I know because of what I did. Proactively, I want to go to the whole Biafra from day one. No, on ground. Maybe my Butuza Ham and Johnson and did that so we unleash on the innocent or marker. That is the happiness today, and I'm very, very happy. We succeeded in breaking and drawing that line between Video Chua and Omaka that are happily coming out to work for United States of Biafra. So that did not happen. And for that not to happen, we did excellently well. There is something that we did that did not happen during Nandeka.
Keep quiet, mechie ọnụ. Excellently well, ebe. Onye ya na-asị na-asị wa na arịa ọ na-ekwu okwu otu a believe cha eche na ọ na-ekwu eziokwu. Asị bụ ihe juru ya ọnụ. Lies everywhere. Asị. Hey! Chineke nna. N'ọrụ ha sị Nigerian gọọmenti leru anya wee je kpọpụta onye a. Afro karakta ya. File na ọ ya agbanwe egwu a, but Biafrans are more clever. Idiot.
That was why during the Kano's time, many innocent lives were lost by living up here before. Mama, in this time, they always tell me it did not happen like in Nandeka, because most of them were there during Nandeka. So they know what happened that time and they know what is happening now. So now I think we did great. We stabilized Biafra land. It will only get better. But that killing now okay, get a plan with India, with Salia Palawa, they plan evil. homeland because Umuaka, the loyal to Odogu, refused to follow direction of Putuso. They refused to follow anything because we decentralized the military.
They refuse to follow direction Butuzo. Nke you ka na-efolo. Ka ezi ebe ndị ka na-efolo direction ka ebe ka ha nọ. Butuzo na imechakwara ikpeazụ a kpọkwa Butuzo. Fụkwa na ọ atụpụrụ gị ọnụ. Ịdị confuse. Ha ekweghị follow direction Butuzo. Nke you ka na-efolo. Kedu group ndị a na-efolo your direction ebe ka ha nọ. Kedu ihe na-eme na our villages. Kedu ebe ha nọ. Sendere ha ego ka ha jee fight ndị nọ na Yamufu. Ike jiri fight kwe ibitere ire ha ise ndịrị katapila ego ndị ebube agụ katapila dọkụọ ejide ụmụazị gbusisie ndị n'ụlọ ọgwụ ka nka onye ara.
This decentralization, and we keep announcing it. Onye ọbụla bụ commander in one state nwere ikwu ọkpata power with the other commander. Ncha niile onye ọbụla dajụ because ịbanye isi na ị na-ọsụ ịbanye igodo